Just making sure I'm comfortable, stretching my back muscles and my glutes. Good. This is the face of BC. Just kidding.
Sponsor me. It's a nice shirt.
Thank you. I had it custom made by EAA Ethical Apparel for... Yeah, ethical addiction apparel because it's so addicting and it's also ethical and it's also apparel. So the name makes sense. This was $22, something like that. I got 2 shirts for about 45 bucks.
But they won't sponsor you?
No, because I'm not good enough. I have yet to win a tournament. And until I win tournaments, I'm not even going to consider being sponsored. I'm just going to plead to everybody, be like...
Sponsor me.
Exactly. You're already sponsored. Look at you. Sponsored by Puma. Or Koro, the fucking G.
If Puma picked up Smash players.
That'd be the best. Yo, Nike, Adidas, Puma, the first one to do that and to pick up Smash players, or you're going to break into a brand new market. So,
Tell the sponsors watching the stream.
yeah, for every like high-tiered person who has money to throw around.
Sponsored Durango.
Okay. I wish I had titties. It would make it so much better. I'd be like,
sponsor me.
exactly. And it'd probably be a lot easier. But now we got Lean into Arch.
Lean versus Arch.
Fox versus Sheik. Now, this matchup's actually so volatile.
It's known to be bad for Fox, but you know, go either way sometimes.
I can see it just because Sheik's options are very legless and her neutral is absolutely impressive. Being able to win neutral on a regular basis is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's very few characters that she has to worry about going toe-to-toe with. And Fox being the kind of character that thrives off of others in disadvantage, it doesn't really work against Sheik because, I mean, she just resets neutral at every opportunity.
So, you know, right now they're just trading hits, kind of, and I think Arch has the upper hand.
Just being able to throw out more hitboxes at a more consistent manner and then follow up is really being the difference in this one. But now we got Lean actually making his conversions. I think that was forward tilt and a dash attack into a wannabe up air.
I like that dare on shield. And okay, jumps away. Just give him an air dodge.
Arch looking for the forward tilt, not quite pulling through. As neutral gets reset one more time, we're sitting just in center.
Yeah, one of these players bound to die soon. Fox probably looking for those confirms into that up smash. And the bouncing twitch, catching the side B.
That was a good option by Arch because that covered not only the shine stall but the side B, and then Lean would have had to come back down. See you?
Yeah, I didn't know it beat shine. I thought, actually, yeah, that makes sense. Right, here's his chance, and goes a little low.
The forward tilt. Yeah, Lean is trying to make something happen here. Just needs one good conversion to be able to finish this stock. But this is how you get a feel of how often someone plays a character. Is if he learns all the kill confirms. Like I haven't seen any soft nairs, and I haven't seen any specific down air hits into up smash. Which are the two things. Well, that and the jab are the things that I want to see to be able to finish this stock.
That almost
I cannot believe that got sparks.
Oh,
Arch trying to snap ledge, but not quite being able to get the angle.
Well, that's what Lean needed, because Arch is kind of running away with that. So
yeah, we all know with Fox, one good combo, and he's going to be back in this thing.
Yep.
But he just needs to set up for the right situation for himself.
So right now, Lean obviously, needs to approach Arch, and he's doing it well. Okay.
That's an interesting pivot grab.
Goes for the fair footstool. Not gonna get it.
Yeah, you got the neutral air off that one.
Like from these baby hits, he's slowly bringing it back.
That was a good option there. Just rolling away and coming back in with the dash attack, which is such a good option for Fox.
And he's not getting much off those up tilts because he's going so far to the side.
That means Arch is DIing it properly, but
yeah.
I mean, Lean. Oh. Okay. Got caught with the bouncing fish.
Yep.
that was a good option coverage. It seems like bouncing fish while Fox is trying to recover is just one of the better options that Arch can go for. And until Lean mixes it up, Arch is going to be able to keep getting those kill confirms at 100. Well, not even kill confirms, just like he's going to be able to put those options into effect.
I mean,
You have to play.
we have to play? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get back on the mic. Okay, get back on the mic, yeah.
You know, they actually keep us chained to tables as commentators here at UBC.
Yeah, you can't see our legs, but they're actually chained to the table legs.
We don't even pay them.
It's terrible. It is. We don't even get free entry, no free venue, nothing.
So earlier you were talking
Can we
about...
get some love for commentators around here?
Nothing.
Thank you. We're getting love from the guy who brings his entire stream setup and still doesn't get any benefits from it. That's fucking great.
I mean, he doesn't have to pay venue, right? Okay, so Lean already off to a better start.
Yeah, he's able to take advantage nice and early. We just see Arch stringing those forward tilts together. What I do want to see from Arch is be able to string a few more down tilts in there so Fox won't be able to hit the ground, as well as slightly moving forward to be able to keep Fox in that forward tilt area for a longer period of time.
Fox being a fastball, really susceptible to that.
Absolutely, that's how to get the most out of your combos at this point. But, I mean, Lean is showing that he learned something from that first match. Just able to convert more hits into 1 or 2 or 3 options.
Yeah. So, what you were talking about earlier, like, what can Fox really do to mix up his recovery against bouncing fish?
It's honestly really hard for someone like Fox. He's going to have to use side B earlier, or he's going to have to mix it up with a shine stall and then using his extra jump. And sometimes, just sometimes, it's so much easier to just take that hit and tech into the wall and then take stage control that way. But you have to be really proficient at your teching skill. And I think that's really important for someone like Fox.
I think he might have been going for that, like, re-grab up B thing that gives you invincibility again. Did you know about that?
Yeah, where the Sheik can, he technically touches ground for a second, but really does not.
Yeah. Okay, so right now,
Good
Lean
tech by Arch
first up.
there. You got the fair drop, looking for a follow-up on the tech, but didn't quite get it.
And that was a good jump there, anticipating the bouncing fish and not wanting to lose this lead.
Yeah, Lean has definitely learned from his last match and is applying everything that he learned into this one. Catching his landings, I mean, he's following up off his confirms. Nair into dash attack.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he's mixing up way better this round. Great job on Lean's part.
And this is where it kind of gets hard for Sheik, you know, trying to close out that kill.
Yeah, this is another one of those options where you need to know every single one of Sheik's kill options and mix-ups and 50-50s to be able to just close out a stock, or it gets super difficult.
Yeah.
At this point, he's going to have to look for a smash read or a vanish trap or a bouncing fish off stage. Or like, he's going to really have to rely on stage control.
Yeah. And yeah, that's what I want to see.
Good job coming back.
Because Lean's been doing that a lot, going down for a fair footstool that isn't really even going to hit.
That was a good up tilt drag into the fairs and then getting the grab on top of that. I don't know if the grab option he went for was the proper one, because I'm pretty sure one of her grabs confirms into bouncing fish at a low %. But I mean,
And that up there is going to seal it.
up air pressure.
And that was just some really good adaptation from Lean. Yeah.
Great adaptation.
So, where do you think Sheik would want to go here?
If I was to make an option here, it would probably be something large.
They might be going to Dream On.
I'm wondering. I personally think Smashville is one of Sheik's best stages, and probably Final Destination being a close second, just because on both those stages, if she takes stage control, she's able to keep Fox in a bad position for most of the time.
And FD.
Looking for FD, which means it's going to be really hard for both characters to try to land.
And yeah.
Because they both have such good traps and good frame data that it makes it really difficult for them to be able to...
Yeah, Lean can't just run away from Sheik's really good neutral. The flat stage.
And here we go with the forward tilt combos. Arch just looking for those. I want to see more mix-ups, but I guess we'll get it at a later time. Is the forward tilt into neutral air?
Yeah.
That forward tilt's probably so stale at this point.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was really nice. Just racking up that extra bit of damage.
Okay.
Wow, that back air was a good option, knowing it's going to come out a little bit faster than Fox's. He threw it out there as a coverage for himself. Instead of choosing a defensive option, he chose an offensive one that still equipped it like the defensive side.
Yeah. So this is pretty even right now. Lean pushing Arch to the edge.
Both characters now going to have to look for that kill. Obviously, Fox getting a little bit easier of a time with his, because he can just go for the up tilt and
Yeah.
try to read into up air, right?
And Sheik trying to land. Ooh, that was...
Yeah, Arch is going to have to look for something really sneaky.
And he has to start punishing these randy up smashes because Lean's been doing that a lot and not getting punished.
Yeah, but unless you space it properly, what are you going to really punish it with? That's detrimental. That's a good F smash.
Yeah. You don't see that move kill too often.
No, but he caught his landing. Noticing that Lean was doing a lot of the back airs and the short hops, he just used the F smash to punish. That was a good bouncing fish. For that little bit of extra option, he could have extended that a little further, but instead got caught with Lean's back air.
Yeah.
And it was really good on Lean's part. I mean, he recognized the situation, he took advantage of it.
Yeah, he recognized Arch probably overextending there.
Soft back air and a forward tilt.
Ooh. That F smash crossing up his shield.
Really good option. If you have options like that that can cross up shield, it is really important to do those mix-ups. I mean, anytime you can make an opponent guess where you're going to go instead of actually know, it turns something that's 100% into a 50-50.
Definitely. Okay, so Lean probably wants some nice, Fox string right now. And that was a good stall, but he might be dead. Yeah.
Ooh, dying to vanish. That was good timing on Arch's part. Very, very good timing.
Yeah. And yeah, Arch will be moving on.
Arch will indeed be moving on to a tougher opponent who will probably be able to capitalize a little bit more